I do not know why. Homeless is fucking stuck on my mind now. It's like, uh, I'm watching a guy. He's like, helping a family, but it's nice. It's nice that you help somebody. I mean, it's really nice. But it's like, why can't we help somebody permanently? You know, instead of temporarily. Because one meal, I thought about one meal, it's like, and you got like, say you have like 10 years left, 10 years, of being homeless in one meal. I don't think one meal is enough, to be honest. You know, it's like, I don't think one meal would be enough, actually. Well, how's that? To me, I always believe is how is that good? How is that good by giving one meal in a greedy culture that we live in this greedy ass fucking culture that we live in, how does giving one meal make a difference? How is one meal gonna make a difference for that person? Because they're gonna end up going back to fucking being homeless and hungry again. So it's like, how is that gonna make a fucking difference at all? How is that? Was it? Is it like, for you Christians, when you do that, when you give a meal to a homeless person, does it like give you a point? A point? Is there a point system when you get to heaven? Is there like a point? Like, if you get like 20 homeless person for one meal each, you get 20 points. You know, it's like, it's like, it's funny. Breaking it down by little. It's like, why can't you develop a system where you can feed the homeless people permanently without them begging and all that shit? Why don't you build a farm, like a farm system or something? Farmland for them to live in, like a little tiny community, homeless community. Build something that's self-sufficient for them, without the cost. You know, without them worrying, going out in the streets and beg for food, begging from the people who are working all the time. Why don't you build a homeless community? Garden. Show them how to garden a fucking. Show them how to garden. Show them how to function as a community instead of fucking making them go out there scamming and doing whatever it takes to get money off of you. If you built a homeless community, you wouldn't have all this shit. You know? We don't need camps. South Carolina has this fucking camp, for homeless people. Jailhouse. Talk about backwards. That's Christians believe that homeless should be going to jail, so they build a jailhouse for them to stay in, which is like really kind of fucking sick, I think. These, I mean, I live in a Christian fucking, I live in a Christian state, and they're fucking, people here are fucking sick. They'd rather put homeless in jail. They'd rather not build a community. They should build a community where they can grow food for the whole year for like, you know, you know, I mean, it's, 3,000 people, you can build a fucking community easily, who cares what it costs, the fake money, make believe bullshit, who cares what it costs, as long as you get them off the street and build and then people, they can rely on each other instead of being against each other, I don't know, giving a meal for a homeless for one time doesn't make a difference, to be honest. There's got to be a permanent solution to this. So I figured Yeah, build a homeless community with small houses, and so their children in little schools, just like a little community. They have their own school and their own free education. Free. You know, I mean, get some money so they can get some food and grocery stores and all that stuff. Let them become part of the fucking community instead of fucking being outcast. That's how sick our society is. Our society is so fucking sick. It's just you know, we we treat homeless people like shit. On this little planet. So I'm just fucking sick of it again. Thank you.